Today, we are going to take a deep dive into a few accounts, not just a few, 5 accounts to be exact, that every business owner should have. You heard me correctly. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Cinco bank accounts, 5 bank accounts that you all should have. Yes, I took Spanish. Okay, so anyway, but before we do that, I need for you guys to hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected with me and you get notified each and every time that I go live. All right? And don't forget to follow me out there on social media. I'm at Cozette M. White. All right? So today, we are talking about 5 essential accounts that every CEO should establish. 5 bank accounts. All right? You guys ready? Well, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself for those of you who are being introduced to me for the very first time. I'm Dr. Cozette M. White, America's #1 tax and accounting strategist. I help purpose-driven CEOs grow, leverage, and scale their organization. We're looking at their key performance indicators. We're looking at benchmarking, industry standards, taking SWOT analysis on certain aspects of their organization, thinking about the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. Looking at some what-if scenarios. If they were to hire, what would be the cost impact? If they were to lease versus purchase, what would be the impact to the organization? And of course, we're looking at what is actually going on in the business. Looking at the profit and loss statement. What's driving costs? What's hitting the profit and loss statement each and every month? Okay? Why are we not profitable? That's what I do with my CEOs. I also work with tax pros to help them grow profitable virtual firms using social media as a tool, as an outlet to gain organic clients. All right, well, just a little bit about me. I am a 6-time best-selling author. I am the CEO of My Financial Home. We are a global firm serving clients in about 8 countries right now. And of course, we're in 48 states. So we are doing great things, and we are celebrating our 20th year in business this year, you guys. In September, we will have hit the 20-year mark. Quiet. What can I say? I am extremely excited. So let's jump into what we came here today. We're talking about 5 essential accounts that every business owner should have once they get to growing in their organization, so that they can see the healthiness of their organization and they can see where funds are going and how things are happening in the organization. So the first account, listen, when you go to the bank for my brand newbies, this is how I want you to talk to the banker. Don't just go in and open up one account. I want for you to open up at least 2 of these accounts that I'm going to talk about. The first one is your income account. You want all incoming revenue to hit this account, nothing else. So the reason for having just this one income account is for purposes such as banking or financing and things of that nature. When you go for financing, I want for the underwriting individual to be able to see, here is the inflow of all revenue, and you're going to write a check on the other accounts that I'm going to talk to you about. Okay, so your next account that you want to set up when you go establish your bank account is an operating account. Your income account and your operating account. These are the very first accounts that you need to open up. The operating account, you're going to pay all of your operational expenses, the rent, the utilities, the commission, supplies, advertising, anything like that. That is what you will be paying from this particular account. Okay? You're going to cut a check however frequently you pay your bills. If it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, you're going to cut a check, not transfer funds, but cut an actual check from the income account and put that into the operating account to pay your bills. Got me? The next account I need for you to establish is, of course, your payroll account. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to take a check and transfer funds from your income account into your payroll account. In the payroll account, of course, you're paying all of your employees. You're paying your payroll taxes to the Internal Revenue Service. And of course, you will be paying any state agency's taxes from this payroll account. The fourth account that I need for you to establish is an account where tax payments go into your estimated payroll taxes or your estimated income taxes that we pay the Internal Revenue Service each and every quarter, each and every year. I need for you all to set those aside in a separate account. Here's the reason why. Too often, I see my small business owners commingling the money into the income account, where they have one account that houses the income, the operating expenses, the payroll, the taxes, and the reserve in one account. No longer. Starting today, I need for you to make a shift. I need for you to set up a separate tax account so that all of the taxes that you pay to the Internal Revenue Service every quarter are sitting in this one account. That way the funds are available. You can't miss an estimated quarterly tax payment deadline, and so on and so forth. Okay? It's my responsibility to make sure that I set all of you up for success. So make sure you do this. And the fifth account that I need each and every one of you to set up is, guess what? Raise your hand. Guess what? It is our reserve account, our cash reserve account. I need for each and every one of you that's listening to this to get in the habit of start setting aside some type of cash reserve. Remember, we went through the pandemic. Many businesses went out of business during that time because they did not have a cash reserve set up for their organization. So whatever your operating expenses are, whatever your payroll expenses are, you should ensure that you have that dollar amount set aside for at minimum 3 months, 6 months. Let me tell you guys the same thing for your personal finances. We're going to say the same thing for the business finances. Set aside a cash reserve. All right, so let me go back and recap all of the accounts that I said to you guys that you need to set aside. Number 1 is your income account. Number 2 is your operating account. So account number 1 and account number 2, when you establish your account for the very first time, or maybe you're just now figuring this out, those are the mandatory accounts that I need for you to set up, the income and the operating. The third account is your payroll account. Once you start filing payroll or paying employees, then I need for you to establish a separate payroll account so that everything coming in and out is all in that one account for payroll. The next one is, of course, your taxes. You want to make sure that you have an account set up for taxes that you can put aside, and every quarter you can go and pay your estimated taxes. And of course, last but not least is that cash reserve account. Okay, so I just shared with you guys 5 accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 accounts that I need for each and every one of you to get them done today or sometime in the near future. Your income, operating, payroll, taxes, and your cash reserve. Now, there are other accounts that you all could potentially set up for right now, that is where I need for you to start. Okay? Again, I am Dr. Cozette M. White. You guys can subscribe to my channel so that you can get all of the juicy information as I train and go live. Okay? In the meantime, also follow me on all social media outlets. If you need help as the CEO establishing these 5 accounts, if you need help as the CEO understanding what your financial statements are telling you, if you need help as the CEO to grow, to leverage, and scale your organization by implementing strategies that can help you throughout the year and not pay Uncle Sam, then I need for you to leave me a message. All you need to do is leave a message below, and in the link or in the thread, shall I say, I am going to leave you a link where we can connect because I want to talk to you. I want to help you grow. I want to see you reach your next level. Now, I don't know what that next level may be, but I want to be the one to see you reach it. All right. In the meantime, you guys have yourself an awesome and amazing day. And I can't wait to catch you on the next go round. Okay. Take care.